Okay, what's up guys? This is Hunter the Red Dragon. I am here today to bring you guys a live stream for Fate Grand Order, and we will finally begin into the Grand Temple of Time Solomon. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get time to actually start this when that was originally planned, but now we actually have time to start this now. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Let me make sure that everybody knows that this is available real quick, because I just made it available for everybody to be able to see. So Fate Grand Order. Huh. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix it on that one because it's acting weird, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. So the time. Wonderfully done, caster. We have eliminated all 6 of the masters. Or have you now? We have won the Holy Grail War. Once I use my command spell to make you kill yourself, the ceremony will be complete. Oof. This dude ain't playing around. He said this fool said once I use my command spell to make you kill yourself, the ceremony will be complete. That's just crazy. The Greater Grail will be filled with the souls of 7 servants, and the magical reactor core used to reach the root will activate. And then the third magic shall finally take form. The third magic is the materialization of souls. Humanity shall escape the shackles of the physical body, be released from the all suffering caused by its limitations, and advance to a new stage. I don't think they're going to do all that. Oops. That is not how you spell that. You are a sacrifice for the purpose. I am sure you understand, caster. I nod in agreement. Humanity's salvation and growth were not the task given to me. Okay, so why? Never mind. If the humans of that era wanted to grow, I had no reason to stop them. Just as it was during my life, I simply did what was required of me. That's kind of bad. Then you need to do something a little bit more with yourself. In the Fuyuki Holy Grail War, there would be no servant survivors. That much is true. All servants were to be eliminated. Even I, the victor, was fated to commit suicide, compelled by my master's command spell. No, that was a joke. I'm kidding, caster. I'm sorry. I got overexcited. That is not a joke, dude. Who are you trying to fool? I have no intention of offering my miraculous powers to the Greater Grail. I won't use my command spells either. They won't work on you anyway. Oh, really? Do you understand? I will not activate the Greater Grail. The third magic means nothing to me. So what's with this entire thing going on then? What are you doing? If the Greater Grail doesn't mean anything to you. As head of the astronomy division, I must reach the root in my own unique way. Okay. It's preposterous to ask me to rely on other mages' theories. The miracle proposed by the Einstein family. The materialization of souls and the growth of humanity. I have no intention of being a part of such fantasies. That was an unexpected development. Marisberry didn't realize it, but that was the first and last time he would ever tell a joke. Yeah, because it was a joke in poor taste, so hopefully he realizes how fucked that sounded. What surprised me most, though, was how much his thoughts derived from what I myself had seen. I asked him then, "What do you desire?" I'm only after the Grail's abilities to grant wishes, and my wish is clear. It's the completion of Claudia's. Truth is, the one at Claudia is still just a prototype. Okay. What was built to satisfy the sponsor, sure, it functions as an Earth model, but it's far from being complete. Okay, we know this. That much you didn't even have to tell us, dude. It's just like this greater girl. Oh shit. Hold on. Hey, that I have it says it's just like this greater grail caster. The theory is complete, but the all-important fuel to power it's lacking. Ms. Berry. The greater grail requires the souls of heroic spirits, but my Claudius needs something more realistic. To power Claudius, I would need to take over power plants that could generate enough electricity for an entire country for no less than 6 months even. Essentially, I need a budget that could found an entire nation, but the only assets I have are my precious offshore oil rig, Serifix, and a French nuclear reactor I managed to buy the other day. Ooh. Well, you got that covered. That's not nearly enough. Simply put, I need more funds, okay? That's fine. Laugh at my absurdity and shallowness if you wish. I ain't gonna do that because really there's no point. Despite the divine greatness that is the greater grail, I seek from its neither eternal life nor the root itself. What I want is a giant pile of money. This fool said I want a giant pile of money. Okay, that is the stupidest thing to wish for. Miss Berry told me to laugh, but there's nothing funny about it. Thank you, it really isn't. That just sounded completely stupid. Creating a miracle was his life's work. It wasn't something he could get someone or something else to do for him. Instead, he asked for the time it would take to complete his task to be shortened, probably because he didn't have much longer left to live. He determined that in the 10 years he had left, there was no way for him to complete and achieve Claudius, and so to hasten its activation, he joined the Fuyuki Holy Grail War. The war was to him a shortcut. Right. It would allow him to obtain the necessary resources without becoming indebted to rival families and having to worry about financing and its inherited complications. Yeah. He'd leave no trace. Nobody would be able to see what was coming. Thank you, Caster. I knew you would understand. Your cooperation would allow us to keep this ending our little secret. We can't let the world think that Saber and their masters won the Fuyuki Holy Grail War. Only a coward will cover this up, but if I don't, the other lords will be able to get in my way. No matter what it costs, I will complete the true Claudius and achieve it and activate it. It will be necessary in order to secure humanity's future. By doing so, Professor Lev Shelba will not only be able to see the future, but the light of the past as well. And pseudo-spiritron projection, the Rayship theory will no longer be just a theory. Why did the Age of Gods come to an end? Why has the foundation of humanity remained unstable since advent of the Anno Domini era? Once the Rayship works, we'll be able to answer those questions. I knew this man was dangerous in a way unique to mages. Simply put, he lacked the sense of morality. But his burning passion and love for humanity was unwavering. I signaled my consent. Sigil, whatever. This greater grail was not to be used to reach the root, but to grant one man's wish. To grant one's desire. Yes, how ironic. The end result is turning out to be just the kind of nonsense the original ritual's creator promised. I laughed in agreement, but only because I could tell that Miserabelli's smile wasn't entirely genuine. Miserabelli. What about you, Caster? Hey, don't tell me you forgot what the Einsberg said. The Holy Grail will grant the victor's wish, but the master and the servant have the right to ask for a wish. I wish for an immense wealth, but what about you? What will you wish for? You can't change the past, but you can change how it is viewed today. Or would you like to be incarnated and live a second life? I froze. I never expected this question. My wish. I never had the freedom to ask for one, so I was about to say I didn't have one. But no, I did. I can really wish for anything, Marisbury. Yes, anything but the life of Marisbury, any Musphere, the man who summoned you. Come on, Caster. No, Solomon, King of Mages. My contractor, my one and only friend. Knowing you, your wish will be a righteous one. Say it with pride. I remember my lips rose up into a grin. And then the world went black. Okay, that is sombering and creepy. Wasn't expecting something so like that. Doctor, are you asleep? Doctor? I need to... Huh? What? Did I fall asleep? I'm sorry, guys. I know we're in a critical situation. Did we find the route to the Singularity where Solomon's lurking? We barely have a day left. We're making good progress. If our calculations are correct, Claudia will make contact with the final Singularity in 4 hours. We'll begin the space-time fusion simultaneously with Master Dante Yeager's Rayship. As long as it's within 72 hours of... 72 hours of the fusion, we can escape the Singularity by purging the Eastern Research Wing and transfer back to Claudia's observatory normal time, December 31st, 2018. I see. Everybody, take one last break then. You only have 4 hours, but get some sleep. Get some food, enjoy a nice chat, or leave some records behind. Anything. Do something to refresh and relax a little. I'll keep an eye on things while you do. Understood. If anything happens while we're gone, call us, Doctor. Alright, it's time for the final stage. It's been 10 years since I came to Claudia. It seems like a long time, and yet not, honestly. This doesn't feel real to me yet. Oh, there you are, Fu. When I think about it, you're a pretty strange creature too. Isn't that the truth? Until Dante Yeager came, you only showed yourself around Maj. What made you change your mind? I thought you were the kind of creature who feeds on humans yet has no interest in them, just like Merlin. Yeah. I can't really understand what you're saying. I may have been able to understand you back then, yeah. I probably did. Well, I have a hunch about what you're saying. You're saying, are you okay with this? Maggie Murray got mad at me over the internet too. She told me not to keep secrets anymore. But well, to be honest, I don't feel guilty. I can't explain my reasons, besides it still hasn't sunk in for me. Why did I come here to Claudia? What was I doing before I did? It's all stuff I absolutely can't explain, not even a little. If I told them I came here to protect humanity just because I felt like it, that would be pretty lame, right? Oh, but I can explain how I came to run the medical division at such a young age. Okay. It's because I studied like any other person, of course. Competence is what got me this job. Okay, I will be right back. Foo. There's some such nonsense. Hold on. Ooh. All right, I'm back. What's Come to think of it, I spent the last decade doing nothing but studying, researching, and investigating. I mean, well, you've been keeping yourself preoccupied. Where is this leading to exactly? One day I had a feeling that humanity was going to end. It was one of those bad dreams people get sometimes. Oh, I always get those type of dreams. Eventually, I was forced to realize that this feeling of mine was true. I had no way of denying it, yet no strength to make sure it either. Yeah, I know that feeling. The only clue I had was that it would begin at Claudia. I was filled with a sense of terror, and I was compelled to do anything. Okay. So, I've done everything I possibly could over the past decade. Like, I was fleeing from this doom. Like, I was running away screaming. So we're just getting a perspective on what Romani has been feeling lately, which is actually pretty interesting. Okay. And I'm about to find out how this will end. I'm scared, but happy at the same time. Once this battle is over, I won't have any work to worry anymore. I can finally be free to do what I want with my time. Why are you throwing on the data on the demon gods? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hold on a second. This says, once this battle is over, I won't have to worry anymore. I can finally be free to do what I want with my time. Why you thwacking on the data on the demon gods? Oh, I see. You're worried about Dante Jaeger, huh? Well, that's nice. Kinda strange that this little thing is actually worried about me, but nice nonetheless, right? As for who Solomon really is, well, I suppose I have some ideas. Kingu was a good sample case. Sample case. Kingu. Huh. I thought the Solomon who appeared in London was a fake, but I don't have any way to prove it. Well, that sucks. Heroic spirits have many aspects. That's why... Oops. I just think I always go fast. That's why a single heroic spirit can manifest as a saber or a lancer, for instance, and still be the same person and be real. Says, so even if the Solomon who incinerated humanity was a variation on the one in the legends, he is still Solomon, the father of magecraft, and if he is the real Solomon, Claudius has no way to beat him. So basically what you're saying is that he is stronger than everybody else, which is odd, which is kind of odd because you would think he wouldn't be the strongest servant, but apparently, well, the strongest being, but apparently freaking is. There were times when pessimism won out, and I thought that this grand order would end with humanity's defeat. But now, I don't feel that way. If I'm right, that Solomon has one weak point. Yes, just one. If he is the real Solomon and at the same time someone who is falsely claiming to be the king of the mages, how the hell does that work? If he is the real Solomon, then isn't he the king of the mages? There is a void that Solomon can never reach, and it scares me. What scares me isn't whether I can take advantage of that opportunity. It's what I'm going to be thinking when I reach that void. I had a dream. A scene of a peaceful town one I'd seen before. Hey Mosh, good to see you're doing well again today. I'm sure things will be quiet tomorrow too. Hey Currylight, what are you doing with that shield? The city's the same as ever, and there's no danger around. That's right. We finally live in a utopia with no war, starvation, prejudice, or discrimination. I wonder about that. There's no need to hate anyone. No need to fear anything because we've been released from death. Oof. I'm not sure about that one. We've been released from the sorrows of life. We're happier now than we've ever thought possible. Life has no end. The world has no end. Tomorrow will never be worse than today. This is the bliss of eternity. That kind of sounds boring as flag. Is that Morgan Freeman? That was Morgan Freeman right there in the background. I'm not even joking. Morgan Freeman just appeared. No, I don't understand the happiness they speak of. Solomon, king of mages, the image you show me only frightens me. Why does it frighten you? These people have been released from finite lives, from the terror of death, from all their worries. What you see is a realistically blessed world for humans taking form. Why would that frighten you, Mosh? There's a lot of reasons why that would frighten anybody, actually. Hey. A promise tomorrow, a today that lasts forever, a life you needn't fear ending. Still sounds bizarre. That should be your salvation. That should definitely not be our salvation. I thought you, of all people, would understand how wonderful it is simply to live. No, I'm sorry. I don't know why you show yourself to me, but I can see that you are concerned about me. Which is why it pains me to deny you, but I must correct you when you are in the wrong. Very well, then tell me, Mosh. I'm interested in the conclusion you've reached. You mourn the end of life and speak of the beauty of eternity, but I'm sorry. I don't understand the sorrow. I don't understand what's so great about eternity. Death is the end that comes to all living things. It's a natural part of life. You say there's no sadness because there's no death, but I don't think eternal life is happiness. It's eternal stagnation. Why? The people of this town are happy. Eternity is the happiness that humanity yearns for. I also heard that death is also what humanity yearns for, because I play Shin Megami Tensei, more specifically Persona 3. Thank you very much for that shit. No, that's a lie. Their smiles are wrong. Their smiles are wrong. Are you saying that this state of satisfaction, of freedom from worries, is a lie? Yes, smiling is what gets you through sadness. Humans continue smiling because they know their time is limited. But the smiles in this world are different. They're just smiling because they're not afraid. Huh? What? Mosh? Baby girl, what are you talking about? Those are not smiles, they're just muscle memory. Okay, baby girl, I'll bite. What are you talking about? The joys of life belong to those who live in the moment. You can live in the moment if you live in eternity, though. So, again, what are you talking about, baby girl? Solomon, king of mages. This is my answer to the question you once posed me. I don't think anyone lives because they're scared of dying. Well, that much is true. We live because we simply want to live. We do our best to get through the day because we can't wait for tomorrow. Our journey is not about trying to avoid the end time of our lives we call death, but rather to pass through it. Yeah, okay. So please do not take away our desire to live. You can have a desire to enjoy everything this world has to offer, even if you live forever, because there's no way in hell you can do everything, even with an eternal lifetime. I see. So that was the question the other me asked of you. Why do you fight? Why, knowing your life will someday end, knowing it's ended already? Why do you cling to life? Why, when you realize that there's nothing in your future you can save? What you've just told me, that is your answer. A shame, truly a shame. Only those directly involved can be satisfied by such an answer. The demon lord Florios spoke of you, of how a short-lived creature created by man lived her life. I had paid particular attention to you as a sample case. No more, I no longer care. There is no path to a longer life for you. You have rejected eternity, and so you shall die. So die like the trash you are. Ooh, damn. And take all of Claudia with you. Yeah, that's fucked up. Die as one who clung to life, as a brave warrior who overcame many trials and perils. Why? Because that's what everyone was foolish enough to see you as. It's sad, really. In the end, you are nothing more than another powerless, ordinary human. I wouldn't say she's that. Okay, it's time. Hey, good morning, Dante Yeager. It's Da Vinci here with your wake-up call. I figured you'd be getting up from your nap about now. Oh, no need for any formal greetings. This call is basically just me talking to myself. The command room is ready. Now it's up to you and Mosh to begin the last order. But first, I have a request. No, it's less a request and more a bit of advice. I reviewed Mosh's medical exams during the brief rest. I'll be blunt. Her body is at its limit, both in terms of her life and combat ability. She doesn't have long to live and can only participate in one more major operation. I figured you needed to know, and Romani forced me to pass on the bad news. So anyway, Romani believed that it would be best not to tell her, but I disagree. For one thing, I think Mosh knows. I see, coming from you, who's been with her the most. I'm not inclined to argue. Of course I have been. That's it for me then. I know this. Wait, shit. Why is this all stupid? I know this all comes moments before the battle to determine humanity's future, but that's that, and this is this. You've only got a brief moment before you head to the command room. Spend it in a way you won't regret. Oh, do not worry about that. I'll make sure to spend how I choose to spend. See you in the command room. Ciao. Spend the last moments with Mosh. Good morning, senpai. Did you just wake up too? I just took a nap and finished a physical checkup. If you're going to the command room, let me accompany you. Or would you like to go to the cafe and get a sandwich for some quick nourishment, senpai? I can't bring it up. I think it's natural to feel pressured. I'm feeling overwhelmed. My heart is racing. But I'm not worried. It's always been this way to me. From Vayuki to ancient Mesopotamia, I was never confident I would be able to complete the mission. On the other hand, senpai, even though you were more baffled than I was, you always managed to lead the way. So, no matter how much pressure I'm under, even if humanity's survival is at stake, as long as senpai is my master, I will never feel worried. Dante Yeager, you are the best master Claudia has, and I am very proud of you. Mosh. That's sweet. Good morning, Fu. Have you come to bring us to the command room? Fu is staring right at me. That creature knows way too much. Fu? I see. I can't bring that up, but I see. Mosh, you should stay in Claudia. Thank you, but that's impossible. Ever since you took my hand as the command room was collapsing around us, I have exclusively been your servant. If you're going to fight, I want to fight too, even if it shortens the small amount of time I have left. So you know. Yes, and it is no reason for any extra concern. It's true that, unlike others, I was born and raised in a special environment. But I don't feel sad about my life so far. I know the doctor was worried about me, but I don't regret my life. Nothing sad has happened in it. If there's anything to be sad about, it would be that I won't be able to see what comes next. My life has been very happy. Everyone was very good to me. Even if I only have a few more months left to live, I want to be proud of what I do with them. But that's just awful. Not at all. My life has been more than worth it. I mean, I never thought I'd set foot outside Claudia. That never seemed possible for me. But you saved me. Thanks to you, I was able to see the outside world, to see what color the sky was. I'm about to cry, shit. My journey this past year has been a treasure to me, one I won't give up for anything. So I'm going on the final mission. Solomon said that life has no value, human history is meaningless. But that is wrong, and I will deny it with everything I have, even if someone's life is going to be lost and forgotten. I've learned on my journey that the lives of every human in history are what built the present we live in now. It's true that I have no experience with life's sorrows. I don't understand the pain of the king of mages speaks of. But I know the joys of life. Senpai, Dr. Roman, everyone at Claudia, and all the worlds we've traveled through have taught me. So please, let me accompany you until the end, Master. To prevent the incineration of humanity, to show the value of human life, and to retake our future. Thank you. Let's go, Mosh. Right. Mosh Curie Light will support you with everything I have. There's no need for me to say I'm sorry. Let's go. I should always say thank you, and let's go. Right on time. Good morning, Dante. Mosh. Your physical and mental states both appear stable. The two of you are in top condition. No, your mental state is a bit elevated compared to usual, but something good happened, Mosh. Did something good happen? Yes, I was lucky enough to run into Senpai in the hallway again today. That is she is blushing. Wow, that is cute. It's a good sign. Tactless doctor, aren't you? No, not really. I was just taking your vitals. I'm your doctor after all, and I have to be precise, so. Wait, what do you mean by tactless? Did you literally bump into each other or something? Did sparks fly? Yeah, sparks did fly. Oh, right. here I am making my usual small talk. We're at the final stage. We need to stay focused and talk seriously. Master Dante, Mage King, we finally identified the location of the King of Mages base, which we knew to exist outside the normal temporal axis. Claudia will now make contact with this singularity. The entire facility will enter enemy territory. We will brace shift into the enemy singularity, but we'll also be physically connected to them. This will be different from our other expeditions. Oh shit. Other expeditions, moving between Claudia and the singularity can only be done at the contact points. In other words, this is a surprise landing operation, crazy like Normandy. Normandy? Just like always, Da Vinci. Yes, thanks for the lively response. Military regulations and dignity are no concern of mine. Thank God. Well, I kind of saw that coming. Fine, I'm going to give up on being serious. Da Vinci, can you give us the briefing? Sure, leave it to me. Now, just like I said, this is a landing operation. That sets it apart from all the other orders so far. There's no need to look for a grill. The mission itself is simple, but you've got 3 things to do. First, besiege the enemy temple. Second, defeat the King of Mages. And third, return from enemy territory alive. Besiege the temple. Understand defeating it. And then return alive. Yes. Thanks to Shelba's analysis, we know the basic layout of the enemy territory. This singularity is its own little world. It's a conceptual universe. If Claudia is a miniature model of Earth, then the enemy territory is a miniature model of the universe. Jesus Christ. The entire universe? Well, it's a universe with no other celestial bodies. On a human scale, it would be about the size of a single cell. Oof. What's interesting is that there's only a single life form in this universe, but we can ignore that for now. There's an incalculable amount of magical energy swirling around the center of the singularity. That's definitely the King of Mages' throne. The throne will be your target, but the route connecting it to it is currently blocked. Oh shit. I'm so sorry about that. That is to say, the temple gate is shut. Well, it's natural to protect one's seat of power. So, first, you're going to destroy all the surrounding areas to its enemy territory. I mean, in the enemy's territory, but not to its enemy territory. The enemy territory itself is actually a single massive life form. It's sending energy from the outer edges of the core. What the hell? Are you serious? That sounds crazy. So, once the outer edges are destroyed, the gate barring the way to the throne will shatter. Destroy the outer areas to cut off the flow of magical energy. So, that's why you talked about besieging the temple. I know, 'cause that sounded weird. That's right. Our analysis revealed that there are multiple bases inside enemy territory. If you destroy them or shut them down, the path to the throne shall open. Okay. Then you defeat the King of Mages once he's exposed and finally come back to Claudia. You'll have to walk back though. Traveling via ray ship can only be done along the contact point, the entrance into the enemy territory. That's why it's a landing operation. It's going to be such a chore. Once the King of Mages is gone, this singularity will disappear. In other words, we need to run back as the singularity collapses. Ugh. Yes, that is different from before. We've never had to escape a collapsing battlefield. Yes, normally the only time you'd have to worry about that is if you're searching ruins. So destroying the King of Mage is just the start. What's important is coming back. Both of you need to stay focused until the very end and make your way back to the entrance. As soon as we race ship to return you to the coffins, Claudia will return to normal space. That's when the battle is truly over. Humanity and Claudia will have won. Right, Romany? Of course, that's why we've come all this way. Enter the enemy singularity and destroy the 7 bases. Reach the throne at the heart and defeat Solomon. Afterwards, escape the collapsing throne and return to Claudia via the contact point. And that's the mission. Any questions? What do you mean a singularity is a single life form? Oh, actually, you know there's probably no reason to go into it, but I'll tell you anyway. Do you remember Fuyuki's Greater Grail, the magical reaction core that caused the Fuyuki Holy Grail War? That was originally made from the dissected body of a certain mage. What the? The greatest of genius, the greatest of miracles. This mage had her magical circuits removed and used as the basis for the system. This was a special case of turning the small system that is a human body into a real universe. You call that just a special case? Dude, that's freaking nuts. And this singularity is similar. It's a small universe made from the magical circuits of a certain mage. A reality marvel that can exist outside of the temporal axis for as long as it has magical energy. That is the true nature of Solomon's base. That's why we had to call this the Grand Temple of Time, Reality Marble Solomon. Dr. Roman. How pathetic. Oh shit, why is this thing always doing that? It says, how pathetic. Looks like I'm the only one who has yet to be mentally prepared, but that's coming to an end right now. That look on your face, Dante Yeager, it cheers me up. As the acting director of Claudia, I order you to enter the coffins. There's only a little time left. If Claudia reaches 2019, everything will be over. I'm sorry, Claudia, but it's already 2019. We won't be able to restore humanity. Uh-oh. This battle began with defeat. Solomon wiped out the entirety of humankind before anyone knew what happened. This is the greatest murder plot in human history. Solomon has been carefully planning this out since his death in 931 BC. Please put an end to his absurd scheme. He proved that an endeavor as hollow as Solomon simply needs to go up in flames without anyone ever knowing about it. Of course, leave it to me. Yes, leave it to us, Dr. Roman. Senpai and I will return to Claudia, I promise. Good. Glad to hear it. Knowing you two, you won't lose to Solomon. Now, let's begin the final order. Initiating Race program. The enemy is Solomon, King of Mages. The mission objectives are to destroy him and return alive. Unsummon program start. Spiritron conversion start. Race shift starting in 3, 2, 1. All procedures cleared. Final grand order commencing operation. We can finally get this thing started. That's a whole lot of reading. Almost an entire hour's full of reading. The final singularity. Grand Order. 2018, the Grand Temple. The final temple. The Grand Temple of Time. Is going to be called many things. Oh, what the? That's a temple? Wait, no, that's a universe? That's ugly. Well, we see the tree of life right there. Okay. What happened? Oh, Lord. What's going on? This doesn't look good. Oh. Well, that was embarrassing. Servants at bond level 5 and over will receive an attack bonus within final singularity, the Grand Temple of Time, Solomon quest. The bonus amount will increase with the bond level. As Mage King bond level increase with progression, at level 5 she will receive the same bonuses as other servants at bound level 10. Okay. So your boy is gonna be stacked. Let's see. I need a specific servant that'll be of help to me. So if we're going like some of my friends, let's see. Solomon. Merlin. Why did I say Solomon? Merlin is definitely the perfect servant for this. I can actually take this off. Charge rate the thing and that. I definitely want this on here. Big titties all over the place. She's fine. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get her to her final thing, and then okay. Let me see something, because I'm trying to actually. Oh, she's at level 8. Okay. So I basically got my team. I only need one heavy hitter, and that's my berserker. Mama as berserker is just broken, so I only use her really. Mama. Oh shit. We can't bear to see this endless slaughter. We can't bear to hear this ceaseless screaming. Our clairvoyance reveals all the horrible truths of past and future. I, as king, cannot turn a blind eye. We simply lack the ability to turn a deaf ear. How ugly. Ugly. It's freaking ugly. We know. We are forced to witness all the horrors of this world. The revolting and the hideous are forced onto us, burned into our memory. The only sensible thing to do is rectify this repulsive state of being. But how? Even if we were to eradicate their filth, humans would simply create more. True? The very premise is wrong. As long as life exists, we can fix nothing. It must be redone. That is the only option. Everything must be redone. And perfect. Right from the beginning. What must be erased is not merely history, nor the ecosystem, nor continents, or time itself. We must begin from true nothingness. Our plan was to recreate this planet from its beginning. In order to do so, considerable resources are required. We need a truly massive amount of fuel. For example, the massive amount of energy generated by incinerating all life on this planet. But a one-time harvest will not be enough. We will need to draw from the past, the present, and the future of the whole world. 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 month, 1 year. Energy generated in each of these time spans will be harvested going backwards in time. That should work. 3,000 years worth of the planet's most potent energy. Once it is collected, bound, and controlled, our task can be accomplished. Our kindred, the Prontans we scattered across the land, we write here of our indignation. We shall leave a path for our kin who follow behind us. Build up a temple pile up the bands of light. We need every existing resource to destroy humanity. We need every second of eternity to forget humanity. Seek the way to the final singularity. There you shall find us on the throne of the King of Mages. Dante Yeager Mosh, wake up. Are you guys alright? Out. Yes, Doctor. Race shift successful. But we encountered strange interference we never experienced before during the race shift. That image was... It was the same image I saw in Uduk. It was a memory soared into space. Oh, good. Senpai is alright too. Now, about the situation here. On it, I'm monitoring you guys. You've definitely arrived at Temple of Time. And these are the same writings I measured 1,000,000 times in Mesopotamia. A spiritron that doesn't fall under any of the 7 classes. The beast of calamity, known as one of the evils of humanity. The reading I'm getting throughout the entire space is beast class. You've got that right. Looks like you've wisened up a bit, Claudia. The fact that you were lucky enough to make it past the 7 Singularity is an accomplishment worthy of praise from me. You are Lev Leonor. Should I say, hi, it's been a while? But there's really no need for greetings or for us to catch up. I know how your battles and the other Demon Lord pillars went. I'm impressed to see an inexperienced master like yourself has made it this far. It may surprise you to know that I am very well acquainted with the subtleties of human nature. That's why I can admire Dante Yeager's efforts. Honestly, your persistent survival is hideous. It makes me sick. Why can't you just lie down and die? It's so simple, anyone should be able to manage it. Well, fuck you too. Professor Lev, I will not ask why you are alive, but there is one thing I do want to know. When you approached Director Alga Marie, was your intent to destroy Claudia and humanity even then from the very beginning? That is such a mosh question, but there must be something else you'd like to ask, no? He must have been on humanity's side, at least in the beginning. Surely Lev Leander was originally an honest man. Wait, right? Surely was an honest man. He must have been seduced by the King of Mages at some point. Isn't that it? I want to know too, Professor Lev. You were working for Claudia even before I joined. The foundation of humanity cannot be restored solely with Claudius. It was Shelba, which you developed, that allowed us to get this far. It's hard to believe that you had been working for Solomon from the beginning. Yeah, it's hard to believe you were able to deceive me for 4 years. When did you become a demon god pillar? Oh my, what a pleasant surprise, Romany Archimon, and you too, Madame Da Vinci. What familiar faces. I never expected to chat with you guys again. You are all concerned for my reputation, rather human rights. You seem to be so preoccupied with things like that. But that is unnecessary. So, you want to know when I started serving the King of Mages? Beginning 3,000 years ago, of course. From the moment the plan was set in motion, we were already in place throughout the world. Lineages destined to birth the demon god pillar in 100 years, in 500 years, or even 1,000 years later. I just happened to be the one designated for 2018 AD. We were like seeds planted in the ground, an original order handed down through generations of mages, a certain way of being that must be protected absolutely. Our grand order is the rule of the King of Mages, created for this very moment. While human mages establish their own principles, theories pass them down to their descendants. Yes, they do. Okay. We whose power was born of the King of Mages survive through the generations until the designated time. We etched a curse into our genes to host the demon god pillar and continue our lineage until our appointed era arrived. And in 2017, at the point where I awakened as the last designated demon god pillar, your history came to an end. All necessary resources had been collected, but you Claudians insisted on surviving. Why? What made you do that? Did I miscalculate somewhere? Yeah, you miscalculated with your life, you asshole. No, that's not it. It was because an imposter managed to slip past my watchful gaze. Am I right, Romany Archimon? Seems I underestimated you. Or maybe you were playing the fool in front of me so things would turn out the way they have. If so, that's really a shame. I thought we were friends. Medicine and sorcery, we may not have walked the same path, but at least I showed respect for your good nature and the vain efforts you were making. Of course not. There's no way you could have detected Romany's nature. After all, he didn't trust anyone around him until I was summoned to Claudia. What? Romany may be an ordinary person, but no one certain matter. He demonstrated more patience than any genius could. I don't know the reason. I don't even know who the enemies are. There's no guarantee that it's even going to happen. He threw his entire life away believing in the crisis of mankind he only saw in a dream. He continued to wait, believing that something that couldn't possibly happen would, in fact, occur. He couldn't let his enemies know that he noticed, so he couldn't tell his allies either. And since he didn't know how to prepare for that moment, all he could do was study everything he possibly could. Romani is a man. That's all I'm saying right now. He is the man. That's how Romani Archiman spent more than a decade in a hell of his own creation where he could not rest even for a moment. Such a man would never show his true nature even to a friend. This fool even kept telling himself that he was worthless trash or scum or something like that. Well, you think so. I don't think I'm that degrading. I think you will. Of course I kept an eye on his suspicious behavior. That's why I made a move to kill him with a command room explosion, but even that failed because that master intervened. What? Is it true, senpai? You saved the doctor's life? We were just shooting the breeze. I guess I did. That was such a long time ago. We were just shooting the breeze. Whatever. Our king is tied up right now. The final calculations will be done in a few hours. Normally, I would ignore you all, but this is a good opportunity. I'll tidy up my own loose ends right here. You have absolutely no chance of making it to the throne, and I will prove that right now. Hear me! My name is the demon god Flauros, one of the 72 demon gods, the one who governs information. I was caught by surprise last time, but I'm full power today. Wait, I'm full of energy today. I'll keep seeing how much you've bettered yourself. Well then, bring it on, demon god. Levlaner has transformed into a demon god pillar. Master, your orders, please. Let's defeat Lev and head for the throne. No, dealing with a demon god pillar or two is no big deal now. Yes, here I go, master. Okay, Masha is ready to go. Okay, we are good. We are golden. Damn, look at how much he has. This dude is not playing. Oh, damn, I should have used the demon god pillar's weakness. I don't remember what the weakness is. All allies. So he's weak against a berserker and a caster. Dude, I saw that coming from a mile away. It makes no. I think that's only for him though. Oh shit. Oh shit. She sure is heavy hit. Whoa, what was that? Okay. You got 3 attacks? Apply invincible 1 turn and all the other stuff. Okay. I'm gonna go for broke. Here we go. I'm just upset that her freaking normal attacks are stronger than her noble phantasm. It just seems like so. Oh shit. Didn't expect that one. Wait, let's do this, this, and this, like this. Whoa. The Mage of Flowers. Garden of Avalon. Okay. Uh-oh. Dude. I have no way to block this, so everybody's just about to get owned. Up. Holy hell. YOLO. Well, I'll be damned. Didn't expect that one. Didn't expect that one bit. Ugh. You are dead. It's pointless. Everything you do is pointless. Wait, what am I doing? You weak fools. Try to pull out my best Shao Kahn. It can't be. The demon god pillar has reappeared. It wasn't restored or healed. An entirely new Flathros has been born. When will this end? Don't tell me the ground is completely... What was that? What was that impact just now? Something hit us from the outside. The second reactive theory unit has sustained over 60% damage. Ooh, shit. We've lost the northern observation room, detecting excess pressure in the observatory dome. T-minus 5 minutes until collapse. If the dome is destroyed, we won't be able to hold the command room. Claudia will enter foam state and will be swallowed up by the Temple of Time. Pseudo-Spiritron's computing efficiency, what the hell is happening? Efficiency, falling out of the Kulalia zone. We're losing reactive theory strength. Cut off all powers to external facilities. Reroute everything to Claudia's and the reactive theory units. We need to maintain the command room's functions. Leonardo, what about the resources you have saved up in your workshop? I've transferred them to the Spiritron calculation supercomputer. My secret stash should cover it. But this will be futile, Romani. The attackers are demon god pillars. 6, 7, 8 demon god pillars have wrapped themselves around Claudia. What the hell? Extra dimensional demons. I could fight directly, but I'd be able to take out maybe one at best. And that wouldn't solve the problem at hand. We'll need to destroy the Singularity before Claudia gets smashed to smithereens. It's impossible! Impossible, you hear? Oh, shut the fuck up. I am immortal. We are inexhaustible. This entire space is us. Come, my kindred. Show yourselves. This dude is getting really into this. More demon god pillars. No, these are... yes, we are the 72 demon gods, and we are us. The top? I mean, the hell? What are you talking about? You killed me, but what of it? There will always be 72 demon god pillars, no matter what you do to us. Erase time itself then, maybe? I don't... How the hell are we gonna deal with this crap? As long as the throne exists upon this land, our number will never decrease. If you want to kill me, you'll have to eradicate all 72 of us. But what chance do you have of that? Where is your army? There is nothing on earth that can stand against us. You haven't caught us. You've merely thrown yourselves into your own graves. Ha 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 ha. You're like moths to the flame. I commend your enthusiasm. We're not getting any transmissions from Claudia, Master. What should we do? No way. I've underestimated you. I see you still have the guts to meet your enemy's gaze. But that's enough. I understand you don't know when to give up. That might have worked up until yesterday. The last master. The last human Dante. We have the utmost respect for you. You were supremely entertaining. We laughed at your resistance in the first Singularity. We laughed at your zeal in the second Singularity. We laughed at your adventure in the third Singularity. We laughed at your quest in the fourth Singularity. We laughed at your advantage during the fifth Singularity. We laughed at your survival in the sixth Singularity. And the seventh Singularity? well, that wasn't very pleasant. It was a poor show, not the least bit entertaining. Let's just forget it entirely. In any case, your fight has been truly amusing, and the fact that it was utterly pointless makes it even better. You fought all this way, and it was worthless. You fought up until now, and even still, your end will be entirely pathetic. It has been a spectacular show. Thank you and goodbye. Claudia will meet its end here and now. Ha 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 ha. Senpai! Mosh! Call out to Mosh at the end. I see darkness, darkness all around me. Maybe it was all pointless after all. No, calling it pointless is ludicrous. Isn't it a bit too early for you to be giving up? This battle was a long journey that took you back through human history. However, you never once fell to despair. That's because you had so many encounters on that journey. Even if this entire planet became the battleground for the Holy Grail War, even if everything on this land had turned into eternal ruinous grounds, even if countless powerful enemies stood in your way, I think it was supposed to be your way, at the end of your journey, you never gave up. You look forward, knowing our fate has yet been decided. This is no different. Now, let the battles begin, Master. Wasn't this meant to be a story about us taking back our future together? Who is this? Yeah! What's going on? Why is it Dante Yeke gone? Why does Claudia still exist? Why? Why are our bodies crumbling? All 8 demon god pillars have been destroyed. We did it. Way to go, Da Vinci. You're amazing. What trick did you have up your sleeve this time? You should have let us know you had such a powerful secret weapon. No, that wasn't me. That was... Yes, that was the one of the hour. Primates have flourished for thousands of years. The age of gods has ended, and through time, mankind has become the most prosperous beings on Earth. And so we shape the future of this planet and inscribe its history on the surface. For that, we nurtured knowledge, produced many resources, and saw countless lives reincarnated. It is a map to prolong mankind's survival and to ensure its everlasting prosperity. In the world of Magecraft, this is called humanity. Those at Claudia have been charged to protect it. Is this a dream? Are my senses broken? There are summoning spells being activated all over the Singularity. There's no catalyst, no summoner. They're materializing anonymously, following the thin thread of fate that entwines when you cross paths. 10, 20, 30 spirit origin signatures, and still increasing. Dante Yeager, this is... I know, that banner. You guys all came. The Eastern Terminal Nerve System aflame. Number of enemy servants rising. That was Balio. Gab. Western anomic nerve damage. 24 enemy servants confirmed. Inconsequential. No matter how many of them there are, They're just extensions of man. They are not a colony like us. They must live separately and fight individually. Destroy them, eliminate them, remove them. Mere servants are no match for us. I cannot see anything that would be capable of destroying the 72 demon god. Eastern terminal nervous system destroyed. Demon gods 1 through 8 cannot maintain normal values. Western autonomic nerves destroyed. Demon gods 26 through 33 cannot maintain nominal values. Left and right base. What the hell? Theoretic cage is damaged. We recommend retreating from this space. What the? That is the weirdest demon god I've ever seen. His name is Raum. Ose. What's going on? Why are we being overpowered? How are humans who rejected mutual understanding fighting together like this? Because we are humans. Yes, it's true that we are life forms who are obsessed with self-interest. And it's no different as a heroic spirit. In fact, it is because we are heroic spirits that we cannot abandon our convictions. But there is one human who believes in us. A human who still believes that we are heroes even after meeting so many heroic spirits and witnessing so many battles. What heroic spirit could ignore that call? O Lord, I shall raise my flag once again for the salvation of a nation, nay, for the salvation of this world. Hear me, heroic spirits, mighty warriors who have gathered here, Jeanne d'Arc. Though we may be rivals or from completely different eras, we must stand together now. Not to prevent the incineration of humanity, but to open up a path for our contractor. My true name is Jeanne d'Arc. In the name of the Lord, I shall become your shield. So many. Those shooting stars racing across the sky. Yes, they're servants. This is amazing. They just keep coming. And I have no idea why either. Maybe they were able to get in because this singularity exists outside of time. No, it doesn't matter. Among the heroic spirits you met on your journey, the heroic spirits who fought alongside you, I'm sure there are some who had planned only to lend their power for a short while, and yet they've all come to help you out. This is a sight so rare you could live 1,000 lifetimes and never see it again. The servants' attacks are pinning the demon god in place. Every single one of the 72 demon gods have been engaged. We can eliminate them right now. Open that path to the center, Dante. We only have a little time left. This is getting interesting. Throne 1. Okay, we're gonna finish this entire thing now. Unknown. Unknown. Well, I think this is the flag bearer, Jeanne d'Arc, so let's go and see. Activate the 9 pillars that govern the melting furnace. Naburius, Zepar, Bautis, Bathium, Solios, Person, Marax, Impos, Aim. We 9 pillars know sound. We 9 pillars weave song. In the name of the 72 demon gods, our illustrious torch shall never be extinguished. I have confirmed the presence of 9 enemy pillars. I am not sure we can take on so many of them. Yes, this might be too much for us. No way. We can't take this many. Do not say such things. Demon gods of this sort shall be a cakewalk for you by now. Indeed, this is the first time I'm seeing them up close, and I am astonished that you battle such monsters. I must express my incredible respect for your prowess and bravery. I'm sure you're all capable of overcoming this trial on your own, but allow me to assist you. John, Siegfried. We shall hold this sector. Dante Yeager of Claudia, we await your command. The demon guards are nothing compared to that horrible witch. We are the alliance of dragon slayers, and we shall repay you for your hard work in Orleans. Yes, John, you are right. And viva la France, Dante Yeager. What's up, my homies again? Oh, no, she didn't. Come now, Amadeus and Sun, pay your respects. No, I am too ashamed to show myself. I'm happier just helping from behind the scenes. Oh, you're so uptight. It's too late to be fretting over appearances now. What's done is done. There is no point brooding over an unpopular concert. Don't you know that the memories of the masses are malleable? If you give a spectacular performance now, your past mistakes will be forgiven mostly. It baffles me that a man your age doesn't know that. It is amazing that someone as sensitive as you could tolerate a moniker like Monsieur de Paris. I mean, a man of Paris. How mortifying. I would have skipped town before the day was through. You're just an irresponsible good-for-nothing. The lowest kind of scum, ready to flee as soon as something displeases him. Ha 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 ha. In that case, show me your so-called responsibility. You caused quite a bit of trouble for Dante in France. And being a mere stagehand is not enough. Step out onto the center stage and work 10 times as hard as penance. Besides, this is a battle to save people. Surely it is 1,000 times better than standing on an execution stage. Ugh, you insolent wretch. Must you always have the final word? Please, Amadeus Sanson. Greetings, Fraulein. We meet once again. Do you remember my one tidbit of advice? Well, I suppose that is irrelevant at the moment. We don't have time for chit-chat just now. Are you ready? We shall exterminate the demon gods together. Truth be told, I actually have a bit of a connection to these things. But fortunately, I had not the slightest interest in aligning with the 72 demon gods in any way. I had long since sold my soul to music. Someone must have become Amadeus instead of me. Amdusius. Or perhaps... what is it, Amadeus? Why such a gentle, tender look? It's nothing. I was merely recalling a past miracle. Well, Dante, let us sound the drums of war. This is shaping up to be quite the battle, but we have plenty of help this time. Let us finish off this prelude so we can hurry on to our next venue. It is 9:36. Menacing furnace. Marie Antoinette. Let's see. Teary eyes, downcast eyes. Ooh. Okay. Try this on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this thing is not to be trifled with. Duly noted. Actually, I already knew that, but still. Youch. Youch. Try something like this. Yeah. Yeet. Yeet. Oh wait, this demon pair is also weak against anything Chloe throws? Huh. Uh-oh. Oh, hell. What was that? I guess it's only servers that I own that these things are weak against. Okay. Interesting for me, really. Uh-oh. Mama! How dare you? Eat this. Sure hit. Yeah. Uh-oh. She's like, why won't you love me? Youch. Oh no. Wait a minute, why is Saber, I mean Lancer. Oh, it's because she's the demon. Oh, I didn't even realize that the demon pillow is a saber. Ow! Yeah, oops. Hee 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 hee. This should end it. I'm gonna be mad if it doesn't. It's not, it didn't, fuck. But it seemed like it should have. Okay. Camelot. Whoa, hell. Oh no. Oh wow. I think he just screwed himself over. Sorry, my friend, but you're a dead man. Guillotine breaker. Yep. Yeet. Bam. growing more eyes. You just keep feeding her. Jesus. I swear mama keep getting these things in a row. Ugh. Youch. Chloe is literally the worst matchup for this bastard. Let's do this. Kiyohime. Or is she paralyzed it? You don't know how much I love Kiyohime right now. She just obliterated that fuck nugget. Wow. She completely destroyed, decimated a demon pillar. Let's go caster team on his ass. I mean archer team. Why did I say caster? Archer team. Melting furnace. Idiot. Did I mean when I said what an idiot? I am the bone of my sword. Unlimited blade works. Elish. Mongrel. This is probably the funnest strategy I ever had. Hold my beer. Elish. Good night. Still Saber. Ah, scary. Okay. Bye bye. Singularity. Okay. Two noble phantasms. Unlimited late rooks. Let's go, Chloe. Man, I think I did a whole lot of damage just now. Huh. Yep. These demon pillars are way too fucking easy. And here I was expecting these motherfuckers to be hard. In their miserable existences. Good job. That accomplished absolutely nothing. These things are stupid. Yeah. Oh no! Uh-oh. You talk too damn much. Oh, he's dead. No battle. But still something interesting. And we got into the 2-hour mark. This cannot be. I was unaware of any predicted future matching this. What has the command terminal been doing? Impossible, impossible, impossible. This intrusion was not from incompetence. For the 9 of us to be overpowered by a ragtag group of heroic spirits, there must be some flaw in our design. Oh dear, turning a blind eye to one's immaturity is unsightly. It has nothing to do with the command terminal or whatever that is. Kiyohime will go to the ends of the earth and the universe if it's for my dear master. Such a deed is only proper to demonstrate a pure maiden's love. Yes, truly unsightly, blaming your superiors for your own inequities. You need to rebuild yourselves from the ground up. First of all, having 71 backup dancers looking like you is unthinkable. That's so out of touch. When you're out front on center stage, you can't whine, be more like our master over there. You're out of your mind for trying to take on my puppy. You're still wet behind the ears. Hmm. This would be easier if they had a change of heart, but it seems they had no heart to begin with, Georgios. Still, I am slightly surprised and oddly touched. Even Elizabeth, the dragon girl, an evil anti-hero, has the conscience to try to reform herself. Hee hee, dragons can be complicated creatures, Georgios, arched St. George. Also, isn't it about time you get the idea that all dragons are evil out of your head? Evil or not, a wholehearted duel, wholehearted conversation will lead to mutual understanding. I see, so it's that persistence that I lacked. Even that wicked dragon Fafnir didn't give up his lust for treasure. We might have been able to come to an understanding. If I had been as kind as you, my lady, I wonder if things would have ended differently. No, the answer is no. You should cultivate a better sense of judgment of character. Oh, pardon me. That slipped out even though we are in the middle of a battle, but I was compelled to interject. Ahem, perhaps Sir Siegfried should give himself a bit more credit for his achievements. I'd never suggest taking a page from that degenerate musician's book, but at least try and have Samson's objectivity. Hold it! If you're going to criticize me, please do it when I'm out of earshot, Dion. As you can see, my heart is fragile, like Ventian glass. That's it. I'm tired and I want to go home. Benettian. Hee hee, don't mind him, Edion. Amadeus just wants to make excuses for his own debauchery. He's a brute who doesn't care whether his reputation is good or bad. He's just a deviant who only gets excited by music superior to his own. Damn, so harsh, but so true. I can't possibly disagree. That aside, Samson's smirk is completely repulsive. I'm not smirking. That was a look of pity. So how about more fighting and less lip flapping, you effet flop? What the hell does that mean? These stakes have skewered 20,000 soldiers. But who knew that time would come when I would run out? It's natural for maggots to breed in rotten meat, but aren't there too many here? Of all people, I never thought I would hear Count Vlad complain. Are you enjoying the picturesque carnage? Why not reveal your true nature, Count Dracula? Don't you want to show off the real power of your lance to the master? As malicious as always, vampirus. At least you don't want for diligence. And you work hard at the role you have taken on, so vigorously wielding that Iron Maiden of yours. I was a fool to worry about the opinions of others. We stand at the end of humanity. This is no time to fret over reputation. If they want a vampire, then I shall show them a true monster. Yes, we are in the pits of hell itself. There is no reason to hide one's sins. Atonement is for the surface world. For those of us who dwell in the bowels of the earth, there needs to be nothing but our singing the praises of pure violence. Oh, Christine, sing for me, fall from grace for me, and yes, return to the surface for me. You are worthy of light. We dead souls will take on all of the filth. We seem to be pressuring them, but there still seems to be some in sight. Even with our elite group, we have yet to make a dent in the enemy's territory. It's hard to defend with just our banner alone. Would you lend us your hand, my Jean? Of course. There was no enemy force we could not overcome when the two of us fought together. Let us advance, Gilles. Let us show our combined power here and now. Luminantis Eternale. Saint War Order. Scattering of terminal component confirmed. Breaking away from the throne, focusing on self-recovery. Zepar. W's, you know the rest. Resurrect. Multi Furnace. Nebulous. Rebooting. Expelling enemy servants. No matter how many we defeat, the numbers aren't decreasing. Looks that way. As long as we don't destroy their roots, these creatures won't die. But we can make them weaker. As long as we are continuously defeated and forced to regenerate, as long as they are, the demon gods cannot do anything. Nothing. Yes, you're right, John. The supply of magical energy from that sector to the central throne has stopped. That means that, at the least, these 9 pillars can't return to the central throne. Well then, there's only one thing for us to do. If the demon gods generate infinitely, we will continue to suppress them as long as our strength holds out. We'll clear a path to the throne. Members of Claudia, please go before us. May the Lord bless and protect you on that path. Of course, count on us. No. All of you take care too. Right. Thank you, Jean. Holy hell. So we have a lot when we come back. There's a whole lot to unpack here. With all of the servants taking on the demon pillars, it looks like we're going to be fighting a whole lot of other stuff. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been Hunter Ray Dragon, and I will see you guys during my next live stream. Most importantly, that live stream will be definitely on Twitch. So I hope to see all of you guys during the Twitch live stream of Fate Grand Order, the Grand Temple of Time Solomon. See you later.